Hey, greetings and salutations. I'm out here in the garage again, working on things. Yesterday I did some long overdue deferred maintenance on that trailer. The roof is not a single sheet of steel. It's galvanized steel, but I think they're 3 feet wide. The panels are, and they're joined with some weird ass seam. Let me just walk you over there and show you. Let's try again. Yeah. Wow, that's really bright. You can see I recoated the seams. Used that Henry's, the same stuff that I used on the bus. And I think what I'm going to do, I got some of that left over. I'm just going to mop this whole thing with that Henry's. I'm going to give this a couple of days to cure, because it's still, in some of the thick spots, it's still kind of soft. So I'm going to give this a couple of days to cure out. And one of these days early in the morning, I'll get out here when it's nice and cool and mop it. Oh, you look, see, I gotta do some re-roofing on my little shed over there. When we moved here 7 years ago, I loaded this thing, stuffed it full. Now this is a 24-foot vintage Bandit trailer, and it's a race car trailer. It's really what it's built for. And it has these Dexter axles, rubber torsion spring axles. And I think they're rated $1,750 each. So this is a 3,500 pound trailer, and I probably had, I don't know, 15 or 20,000 pounds in it. This coincidentally is a trailer that I used when I moved to Vegas from Michigan, and same thing, but it made it. I didn't make it out of Grand Rapids without having to buy a new tire, because the weight of the trailer, because it was overloaded, caused the tires to make contact with the inner wheel well. And all the stories I could tell. Anyway, I had my neighbor, when I was living in Henderson, I had my neighbor help me. He had a 1-ton Chevy pickup truck, and he pulled this trailer across the pass. We didn't even make it halfway up the grade on the Vegas side, and it sheared these lug bolts right off. And of course, when the tire exited, we never did find that tire. It bounced out into the desert someplace, and it tore this all up. So I need to take this and fix it up a little bit. Anybody need a set of tires for 01 Electric Glide? I'll sell them cheap. Yeah, I need to freaking service the axle hubs and all that stuff. So it's gonna be, that's gonna be coming up here soon. Need to find a new fender, because that one's gone on the other side. So I'm gonna work on today are these bumpers. The bumpers that were on this car were bent up pretty bad, and the bumper that was on the parts car, the rear bumper, because I didn't have a front bumper on the parts car, but the rear bumper was completely rotted through in spots. Now, the chrome isn't very good on these old Mopar bumpers, and I bought this set from a seller on eBay a long time ago, back when eBay was it was like an online garage sale. I bought these things because they were straight, not because they were good. The only reason I really wanted them was to be able to mock up, make sure everything lines up and nothing was interfering. In fact, after I won the auction, the seller contacted me and said, "You sure you want these? They're not in really good shape. They're pretty pitted in the back." And I said to him, "Are they straight?" He goes, "Yeah, they're straight." I said, "Well, send them." So they are straight, but they are very pitted in the back. Yesterday, You can see how pitted they are. Okay. So yesterday I got in here and treated them with the PR15 system, which consisted of, I only used 2 of the 3 components. Where did it go? Oh, it's over here. It was over here. Where is it? It's in the spray bottle here now. Where did the container go? Dang it. Fuck's sakes, man. Oh, come on. Oh, there it is right there, metal prep. So, first thing I did was I took a wire brush and got all the loose stuff off, and a screwdriver, and chipped all the loose rust off of that. Then I use the metal prep, and if you got small parts, you can just submerge it in this stuff. In my case, I put it in a spray bottle, and you want to keep the metal wet with that stuff for about 20 minutes, and then after that you rinse it off with just with water, and then coat it with the PR15. This turned out pretty good. So this should keep this from continuing to rust, at least from the back side. And you can see the front bumper has got some of the chrome is bubbling. It's rusting from underneath. So I'm not going to try to restore these. I can buy new bumpers for $400 a piece, and I don't think I could. The time and energy that I would need to put into this to restore them would far exceed that amount. But this is the back bumper, and you can see how pitted it is. What I thought about doing was, I've done this before, painting them. Ultimately you want to remove all the chrome, but that can get expensive too, sending out and having the chrome removed. But I have successfully painted chrome by just sanding it with heavy grit paper and then putting a good primer on it. Then I got to thinking, why don't I just wrap them? That way I'm not married to any kind of color. Wrap is relatively cheap. I think I can buy enough wrap to do both these bumpers for less than 60 or 70 bucks. So I'm not going to worry about it now. I'm going to clean them up best I can, and if I do wrap them, I'm going to have to sand the rust out of it, make them smooth. But I thought about doing matte gold. Since the car itself is going to be black, it'd be nice to do like a flat or a matte gold accent for the bumpers. That'd be cool. What do you think? Or a matte red? I want to clean these up. I got some polishing compound, or actually it's rubbing compound, and an old polisher here. I think I'm just gonna fire it up and see if I can't clean these up a little bit. Got some adhesive to get off that back bumper first, so let's work on this for a minute. Alright, so here's a comparison of unpolished to polished. It probably looks a lot better than it does in real life. I mean, obviously the chrome is pretty thin, and there's some, it looks like there's some rust underneath there. anyway. But it's shiny. Hey. This one is the front bumper. This one's going to be the back bumper. And you can see, you know, here's a good example of 40 plus years of decay. This had parking stickers for college in Santa Monica. There was one here, and there was 3 on the top here, and then there was an Auto Club sticker here. But even still, you can see how, you know, the substrate was, you know, this wasn't show chrome. This was an economy car back in the day. Yeah, so yeah, economy bumpers. And it would be great to have, right, you know, nice shiny chrome bumpers on it. But then, you know, I'd also have to go and restore that, and you know, and make that all shiny, because that next to a nice brand new shiny chrome bumper is going to look like dog crap. Let me finish this up, and we'll see what they look like after I got all the dirt, debris, and 40 years of gunk off of them. Well, I just looked, and I found one last pad of steel wool. This is fine steel wool, and if you have chrome bumpers and you want to clean them up, maybe there's a little bit of surface staining on them, this is probably one of the best products. This or an SOS pad, which is just steel wool with soap impregnated in it, and this will clean chrome bumpers up really good. I didn't think I had any of this left, but apparently I had one left. I'm going to use this to clean, get the dirt and some of the surface staining off of here, and then I'll hit it with a polisher. I've seen worse looking 51-year-old bumpers in my lifetime. That one don't look terrible. It's not great, but it matches the front end. This, however, I don't know how this is going to turn out. What do you think? Comment in the comment section. You think it's going to look any better than that? We'll see. What chrome is there looks pretty good. I mean, for 51 years old, could be worse. But that is not good at all. But I'm going to leave it alone for now. Now I need to mount these. And when I get them mounted, I'll show you what they look like. How's that? Alright, bumpers are on. This one in here isn't exactly fitting as well as I would have hoped. I think maybe this bracket may be a little bit bent. You can see it's really, I got this thing pulled down as far as I can and it's still pretty tight here. The gaps on this side of the bumper are pretty good. This lines up pretty good. I mean, probably as well as it ever did from the factory, but this bumper's not perfect like I mentioned. I know I don't have extra mounting brackets, but if I can find some cheap enough online, I might go ahead and buy them, and I'll start hacking these ones up to get this particular bumper here to fit, close this gap up and make it follow that gap a little bit better. I'm gonna have to modify those brackets. So, and if I get the thing fit good, then, you know, maybe I'll get lucky and a new bumper will fit just as well on those brackets. If not, then if I have extra brackets, then I can start over. But at this point in time, $800 for bumpers is so far down the line. I mean, that's well after paint and everything. And like I said, you know, less than $100 to wrap them seems a little more prudent to me. But right now I'm gonna head down to the gas station, get gas, and I'll prime this, see if I can't prime this fuel system, get the fuel up to the fuel filter and see if I can get this thing to pop off. You'll see that in the next video, me firing this thing up and driving it right up my driveway. And I need to get up underneath the front end again and tighten down everything on the front end because everything's loose. So if you like this series and you'd like to see more, smash that like button. That's the best thing you can do for this channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, I'll wait. Click the subscribe button. Okay, now go ahead and click the little bell icon right next to it. That way YouTube will let you know next time I upload a video. If you'd like to throw me a bone, there's PayPal. If you want to support this channel for as low as $3 a month, there's Patreon. And if you shop on Amazon anyway, check the links in the description for Amazon affiliate links. If you like the things that you see down there, consider purchasing through those links. If you don't like any of those things, could you please do me a favor and go through one of those links to get whatever it is you do want. By the way, I discovered this because I do this for friends of mine too. If you go shopping, you put things in your shopping cart, and then you go through the link and then go to your shopping cart and check out. I don't get any commission for that. You have to go through the link to whatever it is that you're looking for. I don't make the rules. That's just the way it is. So if you could do that, I would greatly appreciate it. It's not costing you anything out of pocket. It's just I get a little bit of commission off that stuff. It's pennies, but every penny counts, especially when bumpers cost $400. Yeah, if you can do that, I would be forever in your debt. Thank you very much in advance. And if you can't afford to do that, that's okay. Enjoy the content anyway. It just means we're probably related. So until next time, you have fun, stay safe, shoot straight, keep it powder dry, and have a splendid day. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.